Welcome to St. Michael Albertville High School. It's Section 5 Class 2A girls basketball. A good semifinal matchup between two teams from the CCX viewing area. Number 4 seed Maranatha Christian Academy and the number 1 seed and top-ranked Providence Academy Lions. Hi, I'm Jay Wilcox along with Bart Iniger. Allie Mosley will join us courtside tonight as well. An interesting matchup. These teams used to be conference rivals, and boy, you look at the last decade or so, really two programs that have emerged as very strong ones, including some high state finishes for both programs.
Yeah, no question. These teams both very great history in girls basketball, and it should be a great one tonight.
Maranatha coming in, I guess you'd have to say, is the underdog, but they're a team that can get after you a little bit, and they're kind of looking at it as nothing to lose, I think, a little bit, trying to take on this Providence team, and they've got some definite hopes and goals in mind. They have an idea what they want to do. It's just a matter of can they execute it against a good team.
Right, no question, and I think you hit it right on the head. Is they've got nothing to lose. They're going to come out. They're going to try and take Greenway away and see what happens from that.
And for Providence, they knew they were going to have a good team. State runner-up a year ago, so they have scheduled some very tough non-conference opponents, including from bigger classes, and their coach Connor Katz said, we've come through those tests pretty well. Yes, they have 4 losses, but they've come back strong. They avenged a loss to Minneapolis Academy. They're hitting on all cylinders basically heading into this playoff run.
Yeah, no question. I mean, and that's what you play those games for, is to be battle tested at this time of the year. They're coming in playing extremely well, won the first game by 70, the second one by about 30, 40 points, and so they're ready to go and they are pumped up.
Let's talk about key players to watch for in today's contest, starting with the Mustangs, and a player that they're counting on to do some good things tonight, maybe draw the defense out a little bit. London Selbert Thornton's had a good year for them.
Yeah, 17 points a game, 8 rebounds. She is going to, talking to their coach, they want her to stretch the defense a little bit, pull some of those bigger players out, clear some areas in the lane for them to operate. She's going to have to hit a few threes and really stretch that defense tonight.
And when you're talking about good young talent in the state of Minnesota, Providence 8th grader Madden Greenway is right up there with any of them. She had a great year last year and is doing great things this year.
Yeah, she's phenomenal, and if you've not seen her play, you're in for a treat. She just can do so many things, handles the ball well, attacks the basket, gets her teammates involved, so she's going to have a big one, and I think Maranatha is going to try and take her away as much as they possibly can.
Should be a great contest here. The section finals coming up Friday night at Augsburg. We'll find out if it's number 4 seed Maranatha or number 1 Providence advancing out of this side of the bracket. Girls basketball from the Section 5 2A tournaments up next here on CCX.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
The gym's starting to fill up a bit here for Maranatha Providence, and let's go down courtside now to Allie Mosley.
Guys, it's not often you find a team ranked number 1 in the state, comprised primarily of 7th, 8th, and 9th graders, but here they are, the Lions, hoping to advance to the section championship game. I asked Coach Katz before the game if it concerns him at all, having that youth in a high-stakes game like this, and he said, hey, we may be young, but we have that experience being the runners-up in the state title game from last year. These are the types of games we do have a lot of confidence in. As for tonight, he said, this is what we know about Maranatha. They are high scoring and they score in bunches. They are a 3-point shooting game, so it will be a primary focus tonight to really protect that perimeter. They'll also be switching up their defense from man to zone, back and forth to throw as much defense as possible Maranatha's way. The goal for them tonight, to hold Maranatha under 30 by half and under 50 when it's all said and done, which is tough considering they average 72 a game, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. As the team's coming out here, a neutral site battle, of course. This a nice new gym that has hosted a lot of playoff games through the years, and Starters for these teams is Connor Getz, the Providence coach, and Tyler Coley, the coach for Maranatha. Daler, Simmons, Jarnett, Salberg Thornton, and Ash Johnson for Maranatha. Honecker, Millerburn, Greenway, Counts and Counts. And there's another Counts coming off the bench, the freshman too, Hope Counts for Providence. They get the opening tip, and an early layup opportunity won't drop there for Maria Counts, but they'll get another crack at it. And Maria Counts missing from the baseline jumper there, and Daler out of there with it. Getting it over to Jarnett for Maranatha. Quick three pop there, won't drop for Daler, and the rebound just bounces out of play. It'll be Providence basketball here.
Both teams not bashful about taking the open three right off the bat. Get those jitters out of the way early.
Inbounded here to Greenway. She'll bring it up, and Coach Coley said they've got some things in store for Greenway. They're gonna try and trap her, try and deny her the ball. They don't want her to have an easy night, let's put it that way. Make others beat them if they can. Inside opportunity, Grace Counts, though, not able to finish that. Maybe there's some jitters early on. A couple relatively easy shots missed to start it out. Little step back here by Jarnett, no good. And Counts coming away now as Maria Counts leading it up court. That pass deflected by Jarnett, but chased down by Maria Counts. Lions want to get the ball inside. The Counts sisters pretty effective. And there's a little shovel for Maria Counts to Grace Counts, and Grace Counts knocks it down. First two of the night up on the board for Providence.
And that's where you have, as we see the three go up, where you have a great advantage for Providence is you got two really established inside players, and so if Greenway isn't on the top of her game, she's got some options in there. She's just got to find those players.
The Counts sisters pretty good at working together to some high-low stuff, or whether it be, flashing out to the wing and then dropping it inside. Try to pick and roll there, but nice interception by Simmons. That pass wasn't really there. Simmons will hand it off to Jarnett as they switch on her. Inside it goes. Little turnaround try won't drop there for Salberg Thornton. Maria Counts getting it to Grace Counts, and then right back for Maria, but missed the layup. They'll get it back though for another try, and this time a foul. No good on the shot, but it'll send Maria Counts to the free throw line. Obviously the Mustangs hoping to not give up so many second opportunities there. Sophia Ash Johnson will pick up that foul.
Great backdoor cut there. Just couldn't get the layup to go, but in great position for an offensive rebound. Anytime you make a backdoor cut and you're open, even if you miss it, you put your players, other teammates in position for an offensive rebound.
Free throw good again there for Maria Counts. So 4-0 lead here for Providence, and now we get a foul call. Gonna go against Grace Counts there. So Simmons will inbound here for the Mustangs, or the Stangs as it says on their jerseys. Off the glass and good. Nice job there by Salberg Thornton. Just kind of bumped off the defender and used the glass. Down low, pass deflected by Jarnett, stolen by Simmons. Mustangs a chance now to tie it or take the lead with a three. Honecker getting out defensively. Neither team's going to allow you to just have an easy time with it out on the perimeter and stand and pick out your target. They're getting after you.
Yeah, both teams very aggressive, man-to-man. And you can see that right from the start.
Timeout taken here by Maranatha as Tyler Coley checking things out and didn't like it, how they're getting into their offense.
I like, though, how Maranatha has really made a concerted effort right off the bat to get that ball into Salberg Thornton and get her going. Missed her first one, but then was able to get a nice post up on the next one. You want your leading scorer to get as many touches in these types of games as possible and get her rolling, and they've started started to do that.
Coach Coley, first season at Maranatha, he's had experience at Washburn. He had a couple of daughters that are really good high school players and playing collegiately, one at Nebraska now. And they're obviously a program that they've had some coaching changes in the last few years, but they've stayed a pretty strong program. And obviously a lot of their championships and contending earlier was in Class A and now in 2A. And that one stripped away after what appeared to be a nice give and go, but there was just a lot of traffic to get through. Maria Counts bringing it back up court here for the Lions, handing it over to Greenway. Greenway's going to stop and pop there, and that one hits the scoreboard or shot clock above the basket there. That's out of play. Subbing in now is Reese Watson, number 1 for Maranatha. So look at Connor Getz, 5th season at the helm, as they were runner-up last year in 2A and the year before a semifinalist. Of course, that was the year the tournament was cut short by when COVID came upon us. Top of the key, and Selberg Thornton buries it, and that is one of the things Coach wanted tonight. He said, we don't want the Count sister to be able to just stand way back there. We want to stretch them out and get London an open look or two from out there, and that might have helped lead to that as they reach in foul.
Yeah, if she's hitting that 3 ball, it's just going to open up many, many possibilities for Maranatha in this game. Drives, backdoor cuts, because they're going to have to come out and honor that and play her tight.
And that one gets away on the inbound. Let's see, I was deflected.
Oh, no.
Nope. Now they'll change it back. Yeah, it was just purely out of bounds. It will be Providence ball. And it sounds simple, Bart, but the first and foremost, you get 3 points instead of 2. There's Greenway knocking that in, but it does mean other things for you too when you can spread the floor out. So first bucket there for Greenway. 6-5 lead, deflected by Grace Counts, but they get it back. Shot attempt won't go there. Swatted in, and Watson will score it. That one of the rare times when you might say Millerburn made a mistake by saving that ball in.
Tough decisions when you have to make a split-second one.
Little stop and go move. Greenway scores plus the foul. Just a nice hesitation dribble, and then got bumped a little bit as she went up and stayed with it, concentrated, and got the hoop.
Just a nice little change of pace there. Gives a little hesitation, gets the defender to step to the inside, and then she just accelerates and finishes.
We're going to have a sub in now because that was the second foul on Sophia Ash Johnson. And so Olivia Lenari, number 22, coming in for Maranatha there. And Greenway able to complete the 3-point play. 5 points for her. Now 9-7 lead for Providence as they come with some pressure. A little collision there on the screen. Hope Counts. Not called for the foul. And it won't drop though. Simmons got a good look. Ahead it comes. Greenway got it to Grace Counts. The layup is good. The Counts sisters, as good as they are inside, they can run the floor. They can handle the ball some too. And the 3 there by Simmons won't drop. Pushing it back up. Oh, nice block. Selberg Thornton denying Maria Counts. And Honecker will be called for the foul on the drive attempt there as Jarnett looked to take it to the hoop, and the sophomore Brooke Honecker called for the foul. There's a look at the 2 of the 3 Count sisters, I should say now, as we said, their younger sister Hope is also out there, number 44, and those are the 2 more experienced ones. And Jarnett from the top of the key is short, a partial block there. Maria Counts getting the return pass. Little fadeaway there. It was off target. Hope Counts had her hands on it, but couldn't bring it in, and it was out of bounds off her. It'll be Maranatha basketball. Be some good driveway basketball.
Yes.
between those sisters, right? And we learned earlier that, much to our surprise and delight, that former NBA center Mel Counts is actually their grandfather. Didn't really think there'd necessarily be a connection, but turned out to be it was. Back out top. Open look there, won't go for Maria Counts, but they'll get another crack. Grace Counts, short, gets it back again. Greenway pops a three, that's short. And out of bounds off Hope Counts, and Maranatha. That's not the way you want to get the ball back, though, is by them missing after 3 offensive rebounds. That's going to spell a long night if you're not able to clear a few more of those boards.
Yeah, you're right on, Jay. There's got to be a better job or a more concentrated effort in putting a body on somebody and not giving up those, because eventually they're going to make you pay for that.
Lenari dribbling it up here for Maranatha. They're down 11-7. Good ball game early. Both teams have missed some relatively open looks early, but have then started to heat up a little bit. Salbert Thornton turns, goes to the hoop, and score it. That was a great move from the top there. Looked like she was confident all the way in what she was going to do and able to lay it in.
Yeah, just caught it and no hesitation, just went strong, and a good finish with that left hand.
Foul went against Honecker, the guard reaching in, so that's her second foul. And Salberg Thornton, boy, she's been as good as advertised and then some so far here, Bart. Already 8 points in the game.
Well, in this early foul trouble, neither team real deep, so we'll see if that plays a factor.
Nice catch on that one by Maria Counts. Little fake, and then is fouled, and she'll go to the line. They are calling things fairly tight here, so I think both teams will kind of have to adjust to that a little bit here. Lenari picking up that foul as Maria Counts will shoot. Free throw good, so she's now 3 for 3 at the line.
Providence been very consistent in picking up full court, trying to speed up Maranatha, create some turnovers and some easy baskets. Little half court, 1-2-2.
Hope Counts blocking that pass. Even though they don't get the turnover there, it kind of plants a little seed of doubt in the passer's mind for the next time.
You bet, yeah.
Garnett will throw it ahead here to Lenari. And Simmons, straight but short. It's an air ball. And Jarnett nearly had the steal on the outlet pass. Here's Greenway. Pretty solid D on that one to stop her. Grace Counts being pressured out high, now puts it on the deck, into traffic, had it blocked. And then knocked away. It'll be out off Maranatha. I think a good no call there.
Yeah,
she drove right into 2.
Thinking the same thing. That was a great no call by the officials. Neither player really displaced, and just let them play on.
Greenway behind a screen, pops at 3 and gets the bounce. 16-10 now, Lions. Didn't look like that one was going to go, but there's a nice steal by Grace Counts. Greenway, whoa, falls, but able to get back up. A little curly kneel move there.
Ooh, Globetrotter reference.
Greenway down the middle, scores it. Boy, how many times will you see that? The player slips and then goes all the way around the horn and just makes it look easy. And there's a steal by Grace Counts. Ahead for Greenway. Layup is good, and the Lions putting on a run here. All of a sudden, they're up 20-10.
Well, and coincides with Greenway hitting that 3, and then just like that, she gets a couple more layups and another steal here.
Grace Counts goes all the way for the layup, and a timeout taken. You could see MCA was going to need that timeout, throwing too many longer passes, and Counts was just waiting to pounce on it. And boy, the lead just ballooned in a hurry, right? I mean, they were down 1, and now they're down 22-10.
Well, and that's what that pressure does for you. And Providence just really good job of anticipating some of those deep passes like you talked about and just stepping in, and then they're going. They're off to the races. No hesitation at all.
And a couple of those layups early were missed, but they kind of feel like they're more into the flow. That was not a, just a regular easy layup necessarily there either, but Counts got the job done easily there and lays it in. So now I'm guessing Coach Coley probably more than anything got to be talking about taking care of the basketball. That's been their biggest issue in this little stretch, is turning it over. Defensive rebounding probably a concern too, but certainly I think when you don't even get a shot in a possession, that makes it tough.
Yes, and you're right on the money there, Jay. When you turn the ball over, like you said, you're not even getting a shot, not even an opportunity to score, and then you're giving up easy ones on the other end. So take care of the basketball, settle down, try and get the ball in the middle of that press, and then attack from there.
I think in the early part of the game, Maranatha was doing, pretty close to what they wanted to do.
Yes.
I mean, sure, they're not, making every shot and all that, but I mean, they were getting much better opportunities early.
It was poised, and they were controlled, and they were taking some time to get a good shot. And now they're just rushed. They just have been in a hurry.
Selberg Thornton able to knock that one down. Wow, she looks unstoppable when they get her the ball. She's had a very good start, even though they're down by 10.
And Providence switched to a zone there and able to get some ball movement there for Maranatha.
Grace Counts with a putback after Greenway's shot wouldn't drop, and again they've continued to dominate the glass. Selberg Thornton popping, that time short, so she is human, but Grace Counts, ooh, a big collision there as Greenway and Daler went down. Shot won't go. There's Hope Counts with the rebound. A little off balance on that one, and it's off target. Lanari leading it ahead. Jarnett will stop and fire. That one's way off. And Maria counts the rebound. Greenway looking to push it. Tip, but gets there eventually. Then back to Grace Counts and gets it to go. That's her fifth basket already.
Tough shot too. Going away from the basket and had to turn. And
Lanari no good, and there is Greenway leading them out. Keeps that dribble going. Now will turn and a little fadeaway, won't drop. Mustangs able to limit them to one shot this time, which has not always been the case, obviously, so far. But then they turn it over.
Yeah. The last two possessions for Maranatha, two pretty quick threes and then a turnover. And I think they need to just get back to working the ball, moving the ball, getting lots of people touches and making Providence work on defense.
Yeah, I don't think that it isn't that they don't want to shoot threes or can't make them, but there's not been very good choice of shot selection on a couple of those. They really weren't open.
Well, one of them was a transition three, no offensive rebounders, and it puts a lot of pressure on that shot.
Maria Counts getting the block there. Under 8 to go now, first half. Providence opening up a lead. Spinning with the left-hand hook, Grace Counts. She has a dozen already here for the Lions. They lead 28-12.
And it's nice when one of your leaders, experienced players comes out and really sets the tone. Now everybody else can get comfortable and play their game.
Daler missed that one.
Great
Down
pass.
low it goes. Layup is good. Grace Counts. Great. The older sister content to let the junior do a lot of the scoring so far. That was a great assist.
Maybe tell her about it at home, but for now we'll let it go.
And we get a foul on the drive here.
Great left hand. That's a tough shot with having to spin, find the basket, and then just a great pass. It's a tough pass to make from, you're making it from the 10-foot volleyball line there, and defender coming in. Just great court vision.
Mustangs could really use a hoop here. They've been stuck on 12 for a long time. Drive down the lane, it won't drop. And tipped over to Maria Counts. Now Honecker, who's back in there. Also, Sophia Ash Johnson from Maranatha, who had 2 early fouls, she's back in as well. Greenway's pull-up won't go, and Watson gets to it. Reese Watson out high with Greenway on her. 6:35 to go first half. 30-12, Providence Academy. It's really opened up a lead now after it was close early. Jarnett will stop and shoot that 3. That one's off target. Rebound, Grace Counts. Greenway looking to attack. Spin move, no good. Coach Katz wanted a foul there, but they won't get it. Jarnett.
It's always a tough call when you got a player that's spinning like that.
Watson no good, and Grace Counts the rebound. Maria Counts going to be called for travel. Just had a little trouble with the handle there, and I think she was trying to pick it up, but I feel sometimes the ball, that last ball, it doesn't come up as
right.
much. I mean, that's almost what it looked like there. So Mustangs ball in the backcourt. More full court pressure here from Providence. Salberg Thornton coming to meet it. She will look to drive it into the middle, a little up and under. She was fouled before the shot. Maria Counts will pick it up.
You could just see her setting up that up and under there. She had the defender on her back, and she was ready for it. Nice move to the inside, and before the foul, she was going to get that up and under.
That was number 2 on Maria Counts, so we'll see if she'll sit out the rest of the half or not. That inbound pass too high for everyone. And eventually, though, Mustangs will get it back. Watson into the front court. Hope Counts moving her feet pretty well for a 6'2" freshman out there defending way out on the perimeter. And that's going to be a hold on Greenway as flashing through to post up with Sophia Ash Johnson.
I like the last couple of possessions for Maranatha. They've made a concerted effort to get that ball into Salberg Thornton or Ash Johnson, and they need to get them touches.
Yeah, I felt like, as you alluded to, again, it's not necessarily that they don't want to shoot a high volume of threes, but just the ones they were taking, I felt like they were really settling. Just kind of the first available semi-open look they were throwing up there, and let's be honest, none of them were going in.
Right. Well, and like Allie talks at the pregame, they wanted to hold them to 30 points at halftime. Well, they've got 30 points already. You got to slow the ball down a little bit on the offensive end. Don't rush.
Greenway with the drive and scores. Avoided the defender there very nicely. (32-13) and near steal here. Let's see, we're going to get a tie-up. As good hustle by Grace Counts. Not only diving, but then reached out and was able to get enough of the ball with one hand to force the tie-up. Jarnett driving it there, cut off. Oh, London Salberg Thornton with a great catch and then draws the foul on Hope Counts. That was some good strong hands to meet it and then go up into the defender. Be number 2 on Hope Counts as well. Luckily they have 3 Counts sisters to go to, but 2 of them now have a couple of fouls.
I'm sure that they've heard every Counts joke there is too, so I'm not going to make any Counts jokes.
Simmons back into the lineup here for the Mustangs. And Salberg Thornton makes a pair here. She has had a good start. Their team overall not as much, but Greenway with a nice dish. Hope Counts. Oh, it rolls out. Saved back in and tracked down there nicely by Millerburn.
So I love that from Providence Academy, a little sideline break. You saw the ball move down the sideline very quickly. Something, 20 years ago, I used to see that pretty often, but it's kind of gone away. So sideline break and then a great pass, just couldn't finish the layup.
Greenway coming out to get it. Pass tip by Jarnett, but it'll get there. And then we have a foul as Grace Counts received that pass and then was kind of hacked at a little bit there. I think it's on Watson. It's only their 4th team foul though, so no bonus yet.
Oh, nice cut.
Greenway fading, gets it to go.
Good out of bounds play. Greenway pops out to the corner and then just slipped underneath. Got a quick screen and an easy basket.
Off the back of the iron there, another rebound for Grace Counts. Here they come again. Madden Greenway to the left hand, layup is good. I'm gonna run out of room in my scorebook in the first half here for her.
Just impressed with how Providence, when they make that outlet, they're getting that ball out by the 10-foot volleyball line or half court, and they're off. They get down the floor very quickly.
Yeah, for a team that has some good inside play, they also do a lot of, full court stuff very well.
Yes.
And gonna get a foul here on Sophia Ash Johnson. It'll be her 3rd. See if she'll, she's gonna check out as Lenari will come in. Head coach telling her, sometimes you just are in the wrong place at the wrong time, but that one was a little too obvious. She pushed her in the back, and that was, that one's kind of on her. I think he's telling her right now. Greenway, a little step back 3, and it is good again. Well, the plan to make somebody else beat them is not working.
No, yeah.
As Madden Greenway, along with Grace Counts, just lighting it up.
She might have started off slow, but she is rolling now.
Travel there, yeah. As Lenari with that shot fake and then move both feet. 39-15, Providence opening up a big lead here on Coach Coley and the Mustangs. Greenway driving and then he'll kick it back to Honecker. Greenway then left open as she flashes to the wing and knocks down another 3. Unselfish on the first drive. She definitely could have shot the ball, but then it comes back to her, and that's another reason why they're a pretty good team. They seem to share the ball well. Here's Salberg Thornton missing the jumper. Grace Counts the rebound. Timeout Providence. 2:52 to go here, first half, and they are all over the Mustangs at 42-15.
Yeah, you're right. She had the layup if she wanted it, but then good ball movement, and you can't lose sight of kid averaging 23 points a game and 24 at the
she's already over her average here with 24, and then you add in the 14 that Grace Counts has put up, and obviously those two alone have far and away outscored the Mustangs here. You were talking about earlier, Bart, they got maybe about the most experienced coaching staff you could you could find too. A lot of people who've been around a long time, including obviously our longtime friend Brian Cosgriff, the former Hopkins coach on the staff, and Daniel Makepeace and Mark Forbish have been around, and those are the 3 main assistants listed. And
yes, a lot of basketball experience. Mark Forbish, I had the pleasure of coaching with when I was at Minneapolis, and great guy, except he's a big Wisconsin fan. So, and then Daniel Makepeace has been a trainer, basketball trainer, and he's worked with thousands of girls and sent quite a few off to college. So yeah, this is a very experienced staff.
Grace Counts hitting her first free throw attempt. That foul was on London Salberg Thornton, which is her first. Looking things up today, I had forgotten that earlier, 10 years ago exactly, both of these teams won state titles in that year, as did Hopkins that same year. Okay. 3 of the 4 classes were teams in our coverage area. Maranatha was in A at that time, and then Providence in 2A when Ray Finley was there.
And then Kelly Ray Finley, Ray's daughter, just got the job at Florida.
I saw that. Drive down the lane by Greenway. She'll get it back. Oh, what a fake, and Greenway's layup is good. It looked like a pass was coming there, and instead A little sleight of hand and lays it in. Simmons will shoot it up on 3, no good. Albert Thornton with the rebound and hits.
Yep. Needed that. Great rebound. They're going to have to make things like that happen. So they're going to have to crash the old boards really hard, try and get some turnovers, and just chip away at this.
Grace Counts with a nice move and scores. As impressive as Greenway's been, Grace Counts has been right up there too.
Yep.
Oh, and a great pickpocket there by Honecker. Layup is good. Boy, at Maranatha right now just waiting for halftime. I mean, they are getting blitzed. I knew Providence was good, but I didn't think we'd see a score like this at this point in the game.
Yeah, they've just, and think about it, they started slow. You know, they.
Albert Thornton with the jumper, no good. Grace Counts rebounding that one. As we go now, under a minute to play in the first half. Honecker will shoot the 3 and hit. They can do no wrong right now. And we get a foul in the backcourt. I guess they can do that wrong, but Miller-Byrne will pick up the foul.
You coach long enough, you get the joy and not so much joy of being on both sides of this. You just, there's times where you run into a team, no matter what you do, they just, you can't do anything. And Providence is just playing extremely well right now.
Hope Counts had the rebound. They threw a double at her. Pass tip, but still gets there. Now here comes Greenway again. Jarnett knocked it away on the way up. It'll stay with Providence. Grace Counts down the baseline, and we're going to count the hoop, and Albert Thornton will be called for the foul. Wow.
When things are going well. Yeah, that's tough shot. Not bad defense, just a little too much contact, and one.
We approach a half minute to go now, first half, 56-17. And that shot was blocked. Here comes Greenway. Greenway all the way, missed a left-hand layup. Honecker gets it back though. That try won't go. Hope Counts back out for a 3 from Greenway, no good. Tip loose, and finally the Mustangs get it. Albert Thornton all the way, no good. They wanted the foul call on Greenway, didn't get it. Now, time winding down. Greenway for one last hoop and lays it in. My goodness, what a performance here by Providence in this first half, as they have opened up a big-time lead here on the Mustangs, leading at 58-17. And as we said, the first 5 minutes or so, you're looking at pretty close game,
tight, yeah,
kind of back and forth. But wow, they just turned it up several notches, and we are seeing why they are ranked number 1 in Class 2A. Let's go down now to Allie with Coach Katz.
Coach, about halfway through this first half, in the span of 4 minutes, it went from a 3-point game to 18 points, now leading well above 30. What started to click for you guys?
I think our girls started to settle down a little bit. We could definitely visibly see the nerves as coaches, and on the bench we're like, whoa, okay, let some time pass, and we got to settle down. It's a big environment, and, we got younger kids, but once they settled in, we were, we kind of locked into what we can do. We missed a lot of bunnies, but we started making these layups as the half went on.
Defensively, you were hoping to contain Maranatha to under 30 in the first half. Talk about that defense.
We were doing a really good job of getting out on shooters. We were forcing them to take long threes, which was so important to us. It led to long rebounds, so London still had a great job getting a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks, but I really enjoyed the way we got out there. We're communicating well. I'm happy with our defense so far.
Is there anything you didn't see in the first half that you want to make some adjustments for in the second?
We're going to limit the offensive rebounds for them. I think we can still get on those boards, understand the long shots are going to equal long rebounds, but I think we can do a better job there. Other than that, it's a very good half as long as we settle in and play our game.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys.
Thanks, Allie, and thanks to Coach Katz as his team pulling away to a dominant first half, 58-17 Providence. Maranatha kind of have to go back to the drawing board and see if they can't get off to a good start. And I don't know, it's a long shot to try and make a game of this, but you got to go a little bit at a time. Halftime here at St. Michael Albertville. It's 58-17 Providence. Welcome back here. Providence Academy all over Maranatha Christian Academy in the first half, leading at 58-17 at halftime as we check out some of the action from the first half. And good start here for London Talbert Thornton as she banks that one in. She had a strong first half. Pops a three from the top there for her second bucket, and things were looking pretty decent for them early on. You get a hoop here off the save-in, but mostly Providence from then on. There's a good, nice block by Talbert Thornton. And she was able to drive and finish there. There's a counts-to-counts exchange. Grace Counts had a huge first half, as did the young 8th grader Madden Greenway. Greenway driving, draws the contact there and finished it. Another nice give and go, and Grace Counts battled through the defender to score that one. Greenway calmly knocking it down from the top. And then this time, watch the ball come back to her as they rotated out top, and the defender lost her, and Greenway opened for a three. They run the break here late, and able to finish that one with the left hand is Greenway. And safe to say that that was a strong first half, one of their stronger ones, I would guess, of the year, even as many good wins they've had. You see scoring leaders, Talbert Thornton had a good first half, but then it just dropped off from there. And Greenway and Counts have already 49 points between the two of them in that first half. Honecker also with 5. Good section this is, even though this semifinal matchup isn't turning out so good so far, but you see Maranatha had a nice close win as they were just able to pull out a 60-56 win to get here, and obviously Providence didn't really get tested, but the other side of the bracket's got pretty good teams in it too. Holy Family is a good squad, and then Watertown Mayor in the other semifinal as well. So those teams again will play on Friday night, the winner of this game and the winner of that game for the section title at Augsburg. We will take a timeout and come back here as we get set for the second half. First one was lopsided. We'll see if Maranatha can chip away or if Providence will just keep on steamrolling here. 58-17 Lions here at halftime.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com.
Welcome back here to St. Michael Albertville. 58-17 Providence Academy with the lead on Maranatha as we get set for half number 2. Coach Coley making his way down to talk with Allie here. Let's go to Allie.
All right, Coach, what adjustments need to be made in this second half to turn things around?
Well, we talked about before the game. For us to win the game, we got to keep Maddie Greenway under 20. Well, that's not going to happen now. She's almost at 30. We just got to really pick up our intensity and want to win this game. Right now, it's just about making it respectable. Coming back from a team like this, I know it's going to be tough. But we're going to go hard. The girls are going to go out there and fight as hard as they can and see if we can get them closer and close that gap on them.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Coach Coley. And that's about all you can say at this point. I mean, that's a good message, and you know, you can't hang your head, but at the same time, you're realistic.
Yeah, you're playing for pride now. You know, how do you want to go out? You know, seniors and in the season, so come out, play aggressive like he talked about, and go after it. Try and close the gap. Set some small goals and see if you can win the half and do some small things to get better.
They look to throw a little trap there. Greenway got it, Honecker, and here's Grace Counts and knocks down the 15-footer as they work the ball nicely. That little trap didn't seem to bother him much. Simmons will shoot the three, no good. And tie up on the rebound as Salberg Thornton went to the glass hard there, and both her and Maria Counts kind of got both hands on that one at the same time. Mustangs basketball here. Even though they trail really big, I was really impressed with London in that first half.
Yes.
She's a good player.
Yeah, she had a great half. Unfortunately, in order to be competitive against the team, nice move, good finish. You got to have it. You got to have your entire team play the way that they're capable, and just nobody stepped up to help her in the scoring column.
Cross it comes to Honecker. She'll drive. Little floater won't go, but they get another offensive board. Back out. In and out there for Maria Counts. This time the Mustangs able to get it. Salberg Thornton stops and pops. It's a 2. Had 1 foot on the line, but showing confidence knocking that one down. Honecker, a 3 from the corner, and that's good. And a quick timeout taken here by Providence. I think right now for them too, they want to make sure that their kids aren't, celebrating already.
Yeah.
And not even necessarily relating to this game, but just you want to keep that intensity up for, a potential next game, and if you win that one, beyond that.
Right.
They want them to be thinking about what's ahead too, not just tonight's game.
Yeah, I think the message for Providence is we've got to be sharp in everything that we do, because we know as we move farther along, it's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher, and this is not going to probably happen. So you need to focus on doing those little things, making the extra pass, getting, good movement, defensively being sharp, not just trying to get steals all over the place and pad your own stats. So you're right, Jay, just you've got to do those little things to keep getting better, and because things are going to get tougher.
Kicked over to the corner, and that one is short from Salberg Thornton, and here come the Lions. Ahead, Grace Counts was fouled and will shoot 2. That'll be London Salberg Thornton picking up her 3rd, as again was Counts to Counts, and that was a nice catch. Grace Counts already 24 points, and we're early here in the second half. And Lenario will come in as Salberg Thornton picked up her 3rd foul early in the half, and we said Sophia Ash Johnson had 3 in the first half. Those are kind of their 2 main inside players. So Providence, along with the other things they've done well, they've not missed a free throw yet tonight. Here's Jarnett with the drive, and in and out. And then we get a foul on the rebound as Counts had her hand on it and was knocked away. Went through her arm to get to it the way it looked there. That'll be on Daler. Greenway into the front court here for Providence.
1-3-1 zone from Maranatha.
Greenway just calmly steps around it and hits points number 29 and 30 right there. Lonari over to Jarnett. Jarnett, nice cut. Spins and was fouled. I think it's Millerburn will pick it up. See, they're playing, trying to draw that defense out, and if you get a three, that's great, but if not, if you get a cut opportunity there too. Jarnett misses the free throws. She had a couple older sisters that were tremendous players in the Maranatha program. Second one is good. So 67-22. Honecker from the corner, too long with that one. And Daler out of there with it for the Mustangs. Jarnett with a nice little move there into the lane, but a back out for Simmons, and she hits. Simmons has been cold from outside, but knocks that one down. Grace counts back out to Greenway. And now throws it away, I thought. Nope, tipped. Coach Coley saying the same thing. I didn't think they tipped it. Greenway's shot won't go. Grace counts though, rebound and put back. He's thinking Providence is good enough. We don't need help. I don't know, maybe it was tip, but I didn't see any signal of a tip either. It was clearly should have been an over back if it wasn't.
Right, I did see the ref on this side in front of the scorer's table did signal right away.
So it was tip, or at least he
said right.
Tip, yeah. From the wing, there's a three knocked down by Grace Counts. They were slowed up just a little by that zone a time or two, but now they seem to have kind of quickly adjusted and figuring that out a little bit. Just a bit too hard for Daler off the backboard there. Now Greenway looking to split the D, and a reach-in foul on Jarnett.
This is what having, a 45-point lead can do for you. You're relaxed, So every shot you take, you can just nice, smooth rhythm and feel comfortable about it. If you miss it, it's not a huge deal right now. So just relax and take them.
Maria Counts missing there. Salberg Thornton looked like she had the rebound, then it was knocked away from her apparently there. So it will be Maranatha basketball here. Not the kind of night they were hoping for coming in, obviously, here as Maranatha struggling to stay with the Lions. That's a nice hoop there, though. Simmons getting her second bucket here. The other one was a three. And that pass is tipped and stolen.
Well, these are the things you got to just build off of if you're Maranatha. Get a steal, try and get a good shot, which they did there.
Lions looking to run. Greenway up the middle is fouled.
She just has such a good conscientiousness about her change of speeds. She knows when to, just a good feel for when to put the brakes on, when to attack. And the scary thing is that she's just going to get stronger and better.
See Chad Greenway, the ex-Viking, her dad, cheering on the Lions here. 74-27 Providence. Jarnett to the baseline is forced back, and then a steal nearly for Counts, but couldn't hang on to that one. It'll stay with Maranatha. Lenari to inbound here for the Mustangs. Drives at baseline, in and out though, and rebound to grab by Maria Counts. A great outlet. Yep. Honecker. Layup is good.
That's amazing. I don't know if that's something specific that they work on, but the outlet passes have been phenomenal in this game from Providence.
Salberg Thornton, a nice move inside, no good though, and Greenway grabs the rebound here for the Lions. Greenway into the middle, travel.
I don't know. Looks like she held it, but I've never won in an argument with an official, so I'm not gonna pursue it.
Hope Counts checking back in.
This is challenging too if you're up. You know, when do you want to still run your stuff and you still want to be aggressive, but you also don't want to be disrespectful to the other team either.
Simmons reaching in to tie up Honecker there. Subbing in now for Maranatha is Autumn Lenari, the sophomore, number 4. Yeah, and you want to still be getting prepared for Friday night too. Correct. And everything, so I don't think you want, you know, the whole second half to be sloppy and everything. Correct. You want to still keep playing. There's a 3 by Greenway.
That's still playing, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Jay. You've got to know that, yeah, we got another game here Friday, and we don't want to just relax and not work to get better and work on the things that we need to get better at.
Greenway stepping in off the back of the iron there, but there's a nice rebound by Maria Counts. Honecker, a 3, no. Millerburn runs that down. Hope Counts gets good post-up position down low, and it rolls in. Her first basket, actually the first bench points of the night for the Lions. I think if I were a coach of either team in the second game, I wouldn't really want them watching this.
I agree. I'd get them in the locker room if they're not in there already.
Score the hoop there. London Salberg Thornton continues to play hard and play well. Got that one to go. Hope Counts will be called for the foul. Shannon Healy, number 11, now coming in here for Providence. He's an 8th grader. Free throw is good. 21 points for London Salberg Thornton. Greenway, they tried to trap her there, but got out of it. Grace Counts over to Hope Counts, but a nice block made there by Simmons. And it will be Providence ball as the Mustangs were out of bounds there while trying to grab that one. Healy will inbound here. Another look at that nice block. And then couldn't quite save it in. Hope Counts down to Greenway. Turnaround is denied. Olivia Lenari with the block there for the Mustangs. Oh, and then they throw it away, but Greenway's going to get there first. Greenway driving in is fouled. Olivia Lenari got the block the last time. This time will be called for the personal as Greenway will go to the free throw line. That free throw is good. Daler checks back in, as does Sophia Ash Johnson. Free throw good again. 37 now for Greenway.
Back in the day, it would have taken me 10 games to get to 37.
Jarnett's pass tipped, and they'll get the steal. Greenway whipping it over the Hope counts, but it slipped out of her hands.
Great look, though. That's a tough pass to make when you're on the move and 2 defenders there. She had to hit the seam, and she did that.
Simmons had it knocked away. Now gets it to Ash Johnson. Ooh, ouch, a big collision there. It'll be a defensive foul. See if they'll get it on. Looks like Honecker is going to pick it up. It's her 3rd. Oh yeah, got to reach in first, and then it kind of led to the bowling pin collision there. Ash Johnson makes the free throw. As Maria counts back in, Hope counts will check out. Makes a pair of free throws there, so 83-32 Providence. Autumn Lenari back in. And there's a nice scoop layup by Maria Counts. Her first field goal, she has 6. Jarnett firing that one up, no good. Greenway whipping it ahead. There's 2 more for Grace Counts. Boy, Providence, they're gonna. I think they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit 100 tonight unless something changes in a big way. Obviously, we're gonna get to running time soon here, but Healy grabs the rebound, and then we get the foul, and the clock does continue to tick. Autumn Lenari will pick that one up. Daler back into the Mustangs lineup here. Back for Grace Counts. Now Maria Counts getting it off the hands of Grace, and they get a steal. Jarnett. And nice jumper there. Salberg Thornton continues to.
She's had a
smooth shot.
Solid game.
Open look there, and Healy getting her first 2. So 89-34 Lions here as we go under 8 to play. Back of the iron there. Here's Greenway. All the way, left-hand layup is good. 39 for her now. In and out there, and then a foul on the rebound as Olivia Lenari got to that one. Maria Counts will pick it up, and Olivia Lenari will shoot free throws here. Oops, that one a little off. I like her reaction there. Oh, oop. No good on the second one as Greenway grabs the rebound. And then that pass deflected. It'll stay with Providence. Greenway stops, missed it, and let's see, is this foul or tie-up? Looks like a tie-up. It'll go Maranatha's way. Well, when I said earlier, it looks like, 100 probably very doable. Now with the clock continuing to tick, obviously we speed by that. And
yeah, those last 9 points are not going to be easy.
One drop for Watson, long outlet ahead. Here is Greenway, and missed the layup. I wonder if they're trying to get her to 40 and then get her out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna get another crack at it here. And missed it again. And the next shot went over the backboard. Hope Counts will check back in now for Providence. Not really sure why they haven't made a move to clear the bench here. I try not to comment too much on that kind of thing, but we're pretty lopsided here to still have your starters in.
Yeah, I think this one's secure.
Simmons will hand it off to Watson. Jarnett giving it right back, and it wouldn't drop there for Daler. She got a little off balance. Under 5 to play now. Providence dominating this one. Inside, wouldn't drop for Maria Counts, and then we get a foul. I think it'll be on Salbert Thornton. It'll be her 4th. Now they're getting set to clear the bench, it looks like. Emma Boeing, number 25, will check in. Eleanor Young, 24. Millerburn comes back in. Free throw is good there for Maria Counts. Maranatha will bring Anna Sathry in, number 15. Second one also good for Maria Counts. Maranatha subbing now with Sophia Alm, number 10. Also in for Providence, Ellie Millerburn, the older Millerburn, 23.
Back when my dad was the coach at North Dakota State, fans would get a free Big Mac if we hit 100. So that was pretty much all they cared about, was us getting to 100. So they get their free Big Mac, they'd be chanting, "Free Big Mac, free Big Mac."
I remember being at a Timberwolves game where there was something along those lines too, and I don't remember if it was a taco or what exactly, but
hey, anything free.
Around the horn it comes, and a shot won't drop there on the attempt by Young. Putback won't go either. Under 3 minutes to play, Providence is going to advance to the section final. We get a timeout called here by Maranatha. See the Lions atop the 2A rankings. You got Holy Family is ranked 3rd and in this section too, so that the championship game is not necessarily going to be an easy one, as well as they've played here tonight. And
then Minnehaha, who beat, like you talked about, beat Providence earlier this year. So some really good basketball yet to be played in these sections and state.
Hayda, number 12, is in here for Providence now as well. Simmons, a 3 from the left side, no good. Albert Thornton will run it down. Stops and fires, no good, and then she goes and gets it again. Short with that one. And the Lions able to clear it as we go under 2.5 minutes to play. Probably a travel there, but at this score, they're going to let it go. And then a nice steal, and Giant will get it ahead. Salberg Thornton, left-hand layup is good.
She earned an easy one. She's worked hard tonight, played really well.
Garnett with a nice deflection there, still playing hard. Kaya Nash will come in number 0, and number 5, Gabriella Coleman for Maranatha. Nice dump off there, and it'll be a foul as Emma Boeing will get to go to the free throw line late here for Providence. In and out on the free throw try there for Emma. And missed a pair. So under a minute to go now. Maranatha trying to get a last hoop or two in here, but obviously not the kind of night they were hoping for coming in. Got a reach-in foul there on Coleman. Might actually take us all the way to the end of the game here, as there'll be a 1-and-1 free throw. I'm going to stop just to make a substitution there. Getting Celeste Barnard in. And Alm will come in and get the little hand for Salberg Thornton playing her last game, and obviously not the score they were looking for, but she played a nice game tonight.
She did. She was, she stepped up for her team.
25 points for her. And free throw no good, so there you get a look. And obviously for seniors, you look forward to the playoffs, but boy, it ends in a hurry.
Yes, it does.
You know, whether it's a close game or not a close game, it still hurts.
It doesn't matter, A loss is end of a career and never easy.
Time winding down in this one. Mustangs will get one more crack at it, but cannot hit. And Providence Academy with a huge victory tonight. They led 58-17 at halftime, and they coast to a 93-36 victory here in the Section 5 2A semifinals. And they will play, as we said, on Friday night over at Augsburg against the winner of the next game on this court, which is Holy Family or Watertown Mayor, getting set to play their semifinal here. So impressive first look of the year for us at Providence here, Bart. Obviously, we've known that they've had a really good team and everything, but wow, they looked very sharp in that first half especially.
Yeah, I was coming in looking forward to seeing these guys play. I've seen highlights here and there, but just very impressive, very impressive.
And for Maranatha, they ended with 19 wins. Obviously, tonight it didn't really look like it, and they had, probably, didn't play as well as what they have on some nights, but still, for them, a pretty solid season again. And they've got a lot of young players, too. They graduate a few, but a lot of their team will be back in their program as well. So certainly, an opportunity for them to be successful in years going forward as well.
Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed at.
Let's go down now to Allie with a couple of the Happy Lions.
Sounds like you have a minute here. All right, guys, here with Madden and Grace. Madden, we're going to start with you. Maranatha wanted to try to hold you to 20 points tonight. You had 28 in the first half, 39 overall. What went into that incredible performance by you tonight?
I just think, with building confidence, I know when I have to take over, and we started off really slow, but I think we both realized that in order for us to move on, we will have to play really well. So I guess I just tried to find my shots, and I started getting my groove.
You talk about that confidence. You're just an 8th grader. I know that's focused on quite a bit. But what you did here tonight was really a spectacular performance. Where is your confidence level as you guys do advance to the section championship?
I just think, we have that extra step ahead of Holy Family. If Holy Family wins, whoever, both teams that we could play, we have beaten. So I just think they know that in the back of their heads, and we have that confidence. And I just think that if we play together, we're going to be hard to beat.
What's your favorite thing about your team right now when you guys are continuing to prove how dominant you are?
What's my favorite thing? Just how we stay together. No matter how hard it gets, we're always hey, it's okay. We have 3 sisters, so sometimes we're just it's emotions, but we just we fight through and we just find a way to win.
Congrats on a great performance tonight. We'll send it over to Grace. Another wow factor tonight, Grace. You two combined for 49 points of your 58 just in the first half. What does this win say about your team tonight?
We know when to step up. Players are gonna have their games, and we just know when we gotta get going, and each player is going to have their game, and today Matt and I really showed up, and I think the rest of our team did. Everyone's really contributing, so yeah, we played all right.
Maranatha is a very tough team. They averaged 72 points a game. You held them to 17 at half and 36 when it was all said and done. What went into that defensive performance?
We really pride ourselves on D and just flying around, talking, really communicating who we have. Yeah, we just like to really focus on our D, and I think it really showed today.
I know you ladies have some goals set to get to the state tournament. When you look at the way you're playing right now, where do you think this path is going to lead you guys throughout these playoffs?
Well, if we keep playing how we are and we stay together as a family, I think it's looking good for us.
Congrats on an incredible performance tonight, ladies. Thank you. Guys.
Thanks, Allie, and congratulations to the Lions as they win at 93-36. Again, they'll play in the section final Friday night at Augsburg. For Bart Iniger, Allie Mosley, and all of our crew, I'm Jay Wilcox. Good night from St. Michael, Albertville.